Move on to Daniel Hillier. Welcome. Kia ora.
Kia ora. Tēnā koutou. Good morning, Madam Mayor and councillors. So my topic, I'm a member of the public. I won't share my affiliations with any groups at this stage. Let's connect our communities better. Our active transport pathways and networks are only as good as the connections between them. It's something I feel quite strongly about, and I'll go through a few pointers. What an amazing opportunity our blessed city, Otatahi, has to show the world on how a modern city should be as part of our modern learnings. Born and bred in Christchurch as the youth who cycled for recreation, commuting to school and to work after 15 years in London. Later, most of those years I commuted in the capital via bicycle. From 2001 I observed a huge growth in transformation in cycling in the congested metropolis, to it now being an active transport network, as we all know. There are so many negative and positive statistics to improve the infrastructure in any city in the world now. Yep, the race is on. We all have a chance to be at the forefront. And we are very fortunate to have such wide roads, which is something some people say that we don't have, but in my experience, we do. The greatest barrier to cycling is that people feel unsafe. This was a quote by Meg Christie, who coordinates Frocks on Bikes, a group. Since my return to Christchurch in 2017, I really noticed cycling around, especially with my 6-year-old son, that there are so many disconnects. And it's not about the pathways, it's the disconnects between those pathways for cyclists and pedestrians, and obviously these scooters that are around now. We all know this is a perfect city for cycling, being flat, and I'm aware there have been several new pathways that are being built and that are planned, and it's great to see it happening. But there's still these disjoints, and I know it's a challenge. So residing now in New Brighton, the gateway to the Avon River, Otakaro, the Green Corridor, to the endless kilometres of wide open beaches. I guess this is my focus, probably the East Coast Ward, because it's an area I'm cycling, even though I cycle all around the city. I'm seeing the differences in, I guess, the quality of pathways and safe journey areas. So I think it would be really beneficial, I'm just going to touch on a couple of pointers, really beneficial to connect New Brighton to potentially Bottle Lake Forest, New Brighton to even areas like the tanneries, and to connect to the east, the coastal pathway, I think it is, over Sydney, not Sydney, Sumner. This would be great if we could link with that eventually, and I know these things take time. The other pointers are the schools, obviously the 2,200 population that's now on the campus at the QE2, plus there's a number of other sporting facilities, the new gymnastics there. There's some really good roading that's happening there, but I think as soon as you come out of the schooling areas, there's all those lovely stripes, and then suddenly you get to these roundabouts and the cycle stripes have gone. And it's like, okay, and I will be sharing some of these photos with you. I just didn't make that 2-day barrier on getting them through to you. Right, so generally there's a load of, it's mainly the connections between the pathways. This is the thing I'd really like to focus on. It might be as small as crossing a road and there's no curb, there's no flush curbing. And it is a question that I had. Are the road inspectors, are they actually in cars, or are there road inspectors on bicycles now? It's a question that I sort of wondered about, because I drive a car and I ride bikes, and it's not until you ride your bike you really realise where the problems are. And if anyone wants to join one of these groups that I will be joining, in the future we do ride around, it would be great if you want to come and join us for a ride. So any questions?
Very good. Questions? Glenn?
So are you aware of I think it's the Heartland Trail, that's Mark Ingalls and other councils are behind that. I'm pretty sure it takes in the Avon Takaro and Bottle Lake.
I've got a lot of catching up to do because I've only been back here for 2 years.
Okay.
I'm trying to, settle with business and family, but I'm not aware of that one. But I'm kind of at a point where I've started to jump on the train, and I've got a few carriages to go through. Meet some different organisations and groups. Another new one that popped up just recently is the New Brighton Action Group, which someone told me about because they knew I was doing this. But I don't know that one. I'll make a note.
Many groups out there, so.
Yes. So networking all of these groups could be a really cool idea, even though it's happening. Yeah.
Okay, great. I'll try and find the map.
I think there's some people in the room that you should connect with now. So
yeah, I'm guessing.
yeah.
Yep.
All right. Look, thank you very much for your submission. It's much appreciated.
Yep.
And we'll give.
I'm sure it's. I know there are roads generally that we've all travelled over, but I guess I'm another one that's campaigning now.
No, and it's great.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Really.
We have a council site we could direct them to find out what all these groups are in the areas, or the local community board would help. The Cinch, yeah.
Neighbourly.
Yeah, the Cinch, CINCH, or go to the community board out there.
Yep.
And they'll give you a list of all the groups that you might be interested in.
Great.
Yeah.
Start doing some.
360-degree trail as well.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
If I get more information, am I welcome back?
All right.
Great.
Yes, of
Okay.
course. But you're going to send us through some photographs. So
Definitely.
if you just send them through to the secretariat, then we can get them put on the hub and
With
have a
some
good look at
visuals,
them.
yeah.
That's lovely.
Great.
Thank you.